Welcome back to Decor Locked. I want to start by giving a shout out to the Facebook group WoW Housing Ideas. Not many pages allow you to post content on their pages, and I don't think I would have got as much traction without their support. For that, I'm very grateful. If you'd like to check out the page where people are showing off their housing ideas and creations, I'll leave a link in the description for you to check out these amazing and talented housing designs. Thank you to the admins of WoW Housing Ideas and to everyone for the support from the previous episode. It got a lot more attention than I thought, and honestly I'm quite overwhelmed, but it was the motivation I needed for what came next in this episode. Roll the intro. World of Warcraft has just released housing into early access, and with it a whole lot of decor, and I'm going to collect all of it. There are several ways to collect decor through quests, professions, achievements, vendors and PvP for both Horde and Alliance, and currently there are over 1,000 decor pieces to collect, so needless to say I've got my work cut out. This is my new series, Decor Locked, where I lock myself to one expansion and can't leave until I've collected all decor from that expansion, and what better way to start than at the beginning in vanilla. My name is Domino and welcome to Decor Locked. I pull up Homebound and check what's required for the Stormwind Forge. Seeing that I only require one sulfuron ingot, I pull up my well mount and buy one off the auction house. Then head to Burning Steps and enter Blackrock Depths. Again. I end up getting lost. Again. But eventually find my way to the Grim Guzzler and speak to Lochtor's Dark Bargainer, go through his dialogue and obtain the Stormwind Forge. Next, we go back to Dustwood. You might remember this section from the previous episode. I'm still able to one-shot the mob with an archery slap, and I can't complete the quest. Looks like I'll have to come back on Decor Guy for this a bit later. Thanks to the absolute legend that is Crankypants, they let me know that by using a soft foam toy sword, you can take a trivial mob's health down to low enough to use quest items. Looks like Decor Guy might be taking a trip to the character bin. I must have obtained the soft foam toy sword over my 20 years of playing. If you're struggling like I did, you can obtain this at Darkmoon Fair. I used the toy and unleashed my wrath upon the mob. We continue following the questline, wait out more RP, and obtain the Waning Wood fence. Next, in the same area, we speak to Sven Jorgen, the Worgen. Jokes. And follow his quest chain where you have to take down Warbant Fell. Again, if you're old like me, you might remember this quest from vanilla, however the quest has changed since then. We step into a dilapidated house at Forlorn Row, get stuck in a fireplace. What? Where am I? Am I that short I can actually fit in the fireplace? That's hilarious. Oh, that is funny. Head up the stairs and grab the remains of Warbant Fell. We head back to Sven, hand in the quest and continue to follow it to a nearby crypt. Into the catacombs. God, I remember doing this in Classic. This place was a death trap. We push to the end of the crypt and get a quest which rewards decor. Take down Warbant Fell, make our way out of the crypt, back to Sven and obtain the small Gilnean table. We now head into Loch Modan to start knocking quests out in this zone. I noticed that my All the Things add-on wasn't picking up decor in this zone, so I was relying on the vendor list and Homebound and Wowhead for the quest chain. It starts here in Southgate Outpost with the quest The Lost Pilot, and then I had to finish all the quests in Thelsmar and Algaz Station. After taking down countless trogs and gnolls, we head into the most eerie cave in all of World of Warcraft. Why did the sound go silent all of a sudden? It is kind of weird, don't like it. After completing nearly all the quests in the zone, we finally obtain the quest Axis of Awful from Cannery Cash Shop, which just involves throwing a stink bomb amongst some murlocs. We hand the quest in, where we finally obtain the Thelsmar Hanging Lantern. Next, we go to Menethil Harbour in the Wetlands and speak to Stuart Fleming, drop some gold and obtain probably the easiest decor piece of the episode, the Barradin Bay Fishing Rack. After noticing I missed a piece of decor in Blackrock Depths, we head back to the Grim Guzzler and speak to Plugger Spazring.
Are you serious?
Where I met with disappointment. There was a piece of decor called the Replica Dark Iron Mole Machine, but it turns out there's a different version of Blackrock Depths. The starting zone of the Dark Iron Dwarves is Blackrock Depths, but not the dungeon. This is where you obtain it. You'll need to put 2,500 gold into your war bank and make a Dark Iron Dwarf to obtain it. But as this was introduced in Battle for Azeroth, we're going to do that when we get to that expansion, but I thought it was worth mentioning for those who wanted to obtain it now. We now set our sights on decor pieces I'm missing from dungeons, which, by the way, are a guaranteed drop. First we make our way to the Deadmines and fight our way through to Captain Cookie, where he drops a Stormwind Footlocker. You can do this on normal or heroic, but if you're doing it on heroic, the Footlocker will drop from Vanessa Van Cleef, not Cookie, so it's quicker to do it on normal. Next, we head into Silverpine Forest and into Shadowfang Keep. We clear our way through the trash into the last boss, Lord Godfrey, where he drops the Gilnean circular rug. Now I can finally have dog hair in my home. Heading into Darnassus, we check out the vendor there. I'll need to get my rep up to Revered with Gilneas to obtain all the decor pieces, but for now, I just pick up the Gilnean stone wall. For me, it's the next day, so I head to this vendor in Orgrimmar. They sell decor books that rotate daily. There is also one for the Alliance that sell the same books, so either faction can collect these. I painfully drop 4,000 gold for 2 books, but that's some more decor collected. I then set my sights on the Tauren bluff rug. For this I need to complete the quests in the Tauren starting zone, so I guess we're making a new character. Meet Tauren New One.
Nope.
Meet Hoof-Hearted.
Nope.
Meet... We start blasting our way through the starting zone. Content. Until we get to Thunderbluff and accept the quest Walk with the Earth Mother. We just then have to make our way to Orgrimmar and hand in the quest where we finally obtain the Tauren bluff rug. And... there it is. Woohoo! Let's start working on professions. There are 19 decor pieces spread across 8 professions in vanilla, so we have some work ahead. After herbing, milling, mining, smelting, cloth farming, and skinning enough dinosaurs to put an end to Jurassic Park, sorry John, for a perfectly reasonable 13 hours, I managed to get the required 240 skill in tailoring. I'm actually angry at how easy that was. Leatherworking, blacksmithing, alchemy, and inscription. With my sanity dwindling fast at the idea of having to go out and mine more nodes for jewel crafting and engineering, I thought I'd take inspiration from the Night Elves and confide in the Moon. Oh Moon, please give me the strength to farm more for this series.
Quit whining, you pussy, and check your ults.
Okay, after checking my ults, my hope was restored. Looks like at some point in my 20 years of playing, I put some effort in. With all professions leveled up, it was time to check reagents I needed to craft the decor pieces. Most of them seemed fine and reasonable, until I got to alchemy. How much? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's it. That might kill the series. Oh my god. Oh boy.